Hello everybody, it has been a while, and today I am outside of Hawkins, Texas, and I'm a man on a mission. I've got an experiment. So rural internet, everyone needs internet. It's a big deal, and we got a place out here in Hawkins, Texas that has no other internet options outside of wireless, and I wanted to go through today and just test some things out, because right now we're having some signal issues where it's just not connecting in a way that we need it to. And I got a harebrained idea to get these little $20 antennas off of Amazon, and we're gonna install these bad boys and see what we get. So let's go ahead and kick this off. First, let's talk about what's powering this bad boy. That is a Pepwave BR1 Transit Mini. It's a little wireless modem. It has the Ethernet cables, power over Ethernet, a bunch of cool features, really easy to manage online, and the price point that's actually really aggressive. Another cool thing about this is it does have dual SIM card capability, so you can run multiple SIM cards as something of failover. And what we have it hooked to is just an outside antenna, and running on an AT&T SIM card. Just to note, the reason why we're using AT&T is, for one, I'm biased. Secondly, it's one of the things that, the two of the major carriers just don't work out here. We're out here in the woods, if you can't tell. In addition to that, the Big Red, I just could not get a competitive data plan to run on this, and really the signal, from my experiments in the past, it hasn't been much of a difference. So we're running with that right now in its current state. Externally, this is the antenna we're using now. It's wrapped up here. I will tell you that we've experimented with this all over the patio, not all coiled up like this. It just gets in the way though, and she keeps on wrapping it up like this. So this is what we're using right now. It's just not pulling enough signal to get by. And when we actually get inside the portal and look at how it's connecting, you guys can see that right now it's connected to band 2. The signal strength, as you guys can see here, it's not cutting it. Not really a great signal to be connected to. And one thing that we noticed is, in the past, it would connect to LTE Advanced, which allowed it the carrier aggregation. It could connect to multiple carrier frequencies at one time, and it worked a little bit better, but I don't know what had changed. But we had some shifting, and I can't get this thing to connect to LTE Advanced to save my life right now. And then in addition, when you look at the speed tests, you can see that pretty good download for being out here in the woods. However, the upload speeds pretty unusable, and in addition to that, the latency is pretty rough. So we've got to take a look at that and see what we can do to possibly improve that. Now, what we're up against is we're pretty far away from any kind of cell sites. Just kind of self-testing. As you guys can see here through this time lapse, I believe this is probably the closest AT&T site to us. I assume that that's the AT&T site. I get some great testing speeds over there, almost 100 meg downloads, and probably about 20 upload. Really great connection, but as you guys can see, we're about 5 miles away from that site, and as far as I can tell, the other neighboring cell site is way over the other direction. And so my attempt at a solution is these little omnidirectional antennas. I got 2 of them here to see if we can put one on each side of the roof and be able to pick up a stronger signal, more consistent signal, pick up on the LTE Advanced, and see if we can get some more consistent download speeds and upload speeds. So without further ado, let's get to it. My team of engineers here are going to help me with this installation, and let's see if we can find the internet. Yes, that's a cat in a dress. Whew, all right, it is hot, it's muggy, but we did get it done. So we got both antennas mounted. Now just to reboot the Pepwave and give it a shot. Get the setup, it's pretty simple. Just got that omnidirectional wireless antenna on each side of this patio. So here's the other one on the other side, and we got one tower that's probably about 5 miles that direction, and then another that's out back over this way somewhere. So I'm hoping This gives us the signal and the connectivity we need to stay connected and have all kinds of fun on the interwebs. All right, guys, so the tests are in, and if we look at this here and we take a look at the signal, you know, it certainly might not be the strongest, but we did in fact get it to connect to LTE Advanced. And in addition to that, if we look at the speed tests, they're pretty impressive in comparison to what we had before. And so we're looking at about 12.5 megs down and 2.5 megs upload, and a little bit of a reduction in the latency too. So overall, you know, for the cost of what it was, two $20 antennas from Amazon, I'd say we did pretty good. All right, guys, thank y'all so much, and you guys have a good one. Bye.